Did Serena Williams just diss Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in front of a room full of celebrities? Take a look at this clip.
But please, Harry and Meghan, try not to breathe too much tonight, because this is my night.
Wow, so the ESPY Awards was introduced by Serena Williams, which commemorates achievements in sports, and there was a great shock that Prince Harry was actually attending these awards, and an even bigger shock when he actually went up and accepted the Pat Tillman Award, and there was a whole load of backlash surrounding Prince Harry being nominated for this award. Serena Williams delivered this lively opening monologue in which she also addressed the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef and hit out at NFL star Harrison Butker for his comments urging women to embrace a role as homemakers. So Serena kind of coming out all guns blazing in this opening speech, and it was quite entertaining. The ceremony took place on the 11th of July at the Dolby Theatre in Hollywood, Los Angeles, and addressing Harry and Meghan, she said, quote, "Prince Harry and Meghan are here, let's give it up for them, but please, Harry and Meghan, try not to breathe too much tonight, because this is my night." Harry and Meghan's reaction to this seemed to be in good spirits as they kind of clapped along and smiled, but the dig does appear to be a reference to their ongoing absence from public and family events amid reports that their presence would be distracting. And you just know deep down that this is absolutely killing Meghan Markle. Of course, we know she loves to be in front of the cameras, taking the attention all for herself. And yes, she will not be very happy that she is having to step back for the moment. Prince Harry, of course, then collected the Pat Tillman Award for Veterans at the glittering ceremony in Los Angeles for his work in the Invictus Games, his initiative that celebrates the sporting achievements of wounded, sick or injured service people. However, there was a massive backlash to this, which I will go through now. Indeed, ESPN's decision to give this award to the Duke of Sussex was not without controversy, with tens of thousands of people signing a petition arguing that there were way more deserving recipients for this award, including the mother of the late veteran who this award is named after, saying she really could not understand why the award was being given to such a controversial and divisive individual. And a royal expert did indeed come out and say that Prince Harry is likely behind the scenes surprised and hurt by the outrage over him accepting this prestigious honour, which does seem to paint Prince Harry as this kind of clueless figure accepting this award just because he wants the award, but also because it's apparently for Invictus Games, which is indeed a good initiative, but of course it's not very appropriate for this particular award. It's named after a former NFL player and a US Army Ranger, Pat Tillman, who was killed in Afghanistan in 2004 after signing up to the military following the 9/11 attacks. And the petition that was trying to stop Prince Harry having this award raised over 70,000 signatures, and when he was up on the stage he got quite emotional. I don't know whether this was just a front, but he seemed visibly emotional, and Harry was introduced by veterans and past Tillman Award winners and Invictus athletes Marine Sergeant Kirstie Ennis, Army Sergeant Elizabeth Marks, and US Air Force Master Sergeant Israel Del Toro Jr. for his work with the Invictus Games, which he founded back in 2014. Now, as I say, back in 2014 and up till now, the Invictus Games has been a great initiative providing athletic and healing opportunities to wounded veterans from all around the world, but we know that that really is not the reason that Prince Harry accepted this award, and there's a reason that Meghan Markle was so keen to be at the ceremony as well. It's all because it comes back to attention onto them. And he also claims that he reportedly considered declining the award ahead of the ceremony after the backlash, but then he just went and accepted it anyway, and despite his best efforts to drown out the noise over the controversy, ESPN's announcement did not sit right with many, including Mary Tillman, of course, who slammed the sports network and claimed she was never even consulted about the decision to give the award to Harry. This again is the late hero's mother. She was never even consulted about giving the award to Prince Harry, and of course she also came out saying saying she was shocked that it was going to such a divisive figure, etc, etc. So this is quite shocking. She said that there are many recipients that are far more fitting. There are individuals working in the veteran community that are doing tremendous things to assist veterans, and many other people coming out that are saying there are far more deserving individuals. ESPN then defended its decision to honour the royal for the role, saying his co-founding of the Invictus Games and continued work as the patron of the Invictus Games is a cause worth celebrating. But of course, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle already have their own platforms to celebrate this on and to project themselves on. I would far rather the award go to someone unknown and highlight their work for the veteran community in front of this big audience. Everyone already knows who Prince Harry is and that he does work for the Invictus Games and is patron of the Invictus Games. Everyone already knows that. He doesn't need an award. Instead, we need to reward those who are the unknown heroes of the veteran community, supporting those veterans behind the scenes. So Harry, when he was up accepting this award, then spoke about Mary Tillman, the mother, who was present in the audience as he was accepting it. He said in his speech, quote, "The bond between a mother and son is eternal and transcends even the greatest losses," appearing to reference the 1997 death of his own mother, Princess Diana. So Prince Harry always using the sympathy card when he's up on these award ceremonies and up on these stages, and indeed he is using the death of his mother, Princess Diana, to gain sympathy against the backlash, to kind of try and shut down the backlash and kind of guilt trip people into not coming out against him. And I do think this is a bit gross. I think he needed to not accept this award, step back, give it to someone more deserving and someone that needs the limelight to kind of present themselves and what they are doing for the veteran community. The prince explained then that the word Invictus comes from Latin for undefeated and was made famous by poet Ernest Henley in a poem beloved by the South African leader Nelson Mandela. So Prince Harry ticking all the boxes here as he's going along. He says, like that poem, the spirit of the Invictus Games transcends race, times and borders, noting that thousands of veterans from 20 countries have participated in his foundation. And as I say, I have nothing against the Invictus Games themselves. They're doing great work with supporting veterans, but as I say, it should be going to someone that is far less well known. After the ceremony, some royal experts came out and some other sources came out as well that claim to know Prince Harry behind the scenes, say that the fallout over him accepting the award has been a bitter pill to swallow for the Sussexes. They say Harry's legacy on Invictus, that's his real passion apparently, and added that while he is no stranger to being under scrutiny, he found it particularly upsetting around the discourse surrounding his military background. They say this is a space in which he feels truly at home and something he feels deeply about. The reaction certainly took the shine off the award. Harry and Meghan, of course, stepped back from royal duties and royal life back in 2020 for a more private existence and then went on to sign deals with Spotify and Netflix and do all these public appearances. So say what you will about that. But yes, the main thing I wanted to highlight was the hilarious diss of Harry and Meghan that Serena Williams opened with at the beginning of this ceremony, and also the kind of backlash that was surrounding Prince Harry that re-erupted after he accepted the award. There was, of course, a lot of backlash earlier in the year when it was first announced that he was going to be taking this award and accepting this award, and this kind of regained momentum towards the ceremony and after he accepted the award itself. Of course, back in January, Prince Harry also received the Living Legends of Aviation Award handed to him by the host John Travolta. So Prince Harry seeming to be an expert at receiving undeserved rewards, but say about that what you will. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. I'd love to read them and I'll reply to many as well. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can join my Patreon as well, and I have memberships on my channel as well, but you just watching to the end is amazing for me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, I will see you in the next video.